Hello, it's OnEBoard session. It's every other week, and we are talking about one thing we learned this week. My name is Nina Trankova. I'm with Peggy and Bob. And this week, I learned about digital communication. That was a book I was invited to talk to this presentation. The book is research by a Bulgarian engineer. In the beginning, the science was not even sure people would be able to communicate online. And last week, I talked about the model of Google communication via the Google Workspace individual, which we all love recently, because it's putting the human in the center with all the forms of expression by text, video, images, and other tools on one flat screen. I also talked about OnEBoard, a model of communication. We are still connected, even if some other platforms are falling apart. So I love our model of communication. It's in its third year already, and we are going to celebrate our third anniversary on the 4th of December. My learning about communication is that it's important to keep up with the speed of the human understanding and the skill of listening, because as we saw on Twitter, when it's speeding up, it's falling apart and nobody is listening. So communication online nowadays has very well-framed characteristics. With that, Peggy, to you.
Thanks, Nina. This week, my main thing that I learned was how to use Mastodon, the social platform. It's really interesting to be using something different. It has some familiar features. It has some distinctive quirks, and it's interesting to start building the social network again, sort of from scratch. You know, I have some people I followed from Twitter, people I knew from Google+, and I start by following them and then see who they share and get more people. So it's kind of feels like it's cleaned out, if that makes sense, where like on Twitter, I've accumulated a lot of people I follow that some people I probably don't really care about that much anymore, but they follow them for some reason. So now I'm sort of starting from the beginning again, building up, learning how the platform works. And I've enjoyed it so far, maybe because everyone right now is really enthusiastic about it. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Thank you. I also followed you and clicked some of the buttons to learn how to post. It's very interesting to me, the federated concept and how it works with different servers. You know, OnEBoard, I love it because it's again from scratch with a Google domain and Google Workspace, so it's very manageable and predictable. And on Mastodon, it's as you said, clear. It reminds me of Google Plus. You start from zero. You follow your interest, and I also enjoyed it. I spent a few hours. So let's see how it goes. Bob?
Hey, I heard both of you, and you know, speaking of change, I did not try to join Mastodon. In fact, I think if anything, I've been really thinking about this week. We're going to have our commitment 2023 here in about, I don't know, a couple of weeks. I'm trying to think, what am I going to commit to? So I've been thinking of all sorts of verbs or adjectives. I was thinking that I might use the word reboot. I think the reason why is because I think that so much of what we try to do online seems to change so frequently or is increasing in frequency. And so I'm trying to sit back and trying to determine, what am I actually trying to do online? What is it that I'm trying to create and inspire or educate people about? And, how can I do that in a manner that would, I don't know, would reach common people and encourage them to get into wildlife? And I don't have any easy answers right now. I have been on Twitter for quite a while. I'm still on Twitter. I don't know if it's going to go away or not, but right now I'm just writing out the tide kind of a deal. And I've been really thinking that how can I do more on my own website and get away from these second or third party sites that maybe aren't making me happy. I have found that YouTube Shorts right now are kind of my wheelhouse right now. They're fairly easy to make, and you can get in a minute. It's amazing how much information you can get out there in a pretty animated fashion. And I actually can say I've been having fun doing them. So I'm going to continue in that vein. In fact, I think the idea of doing short and pithy posting is the path to success. How I could do that on my website, I have to determine yet. I think in many cases when I put something online, still pictures, they require all sorts of metadata attached to a still photo. And I don't know about you folks, but it is really tedious to provide all that information just so you score high on SEO. I don't know if anybody even accesses that information.
No.
I'm not sure what you mean by metadata, but I have been trying to add alt text to
That's
my
right,
photos.
alt text, yeah.
That's not just for SEO, it's for people that are visually impaired.
Right. No, I get that. I just,
Other people. I think the fact that you are enjoying shorts is excellent, and thank you for taking time to think about commitment 2023. We have 1 week more, so it's high time we are already focusing our intention. And choosing a verb is always my best preference. So I chose a word that is also a verb and a noun. That's a bit playing with it, but yes, please, and everyone who's listening us, join us on the 4th of December. You can work in parallel in the live chat, follow what we do, and do it for yourself. We are going to put our intent and goals for next year. So that's for today. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to our channel and see the stories on OnEBoard Short. Peggy created and Bob created also a very beautiful movie for autumn festivals. Thank you and bye.
Bye.
Yeah.